Good morning. Thanks for joining us on Surreal Estate.
Hi,
Friday again. I'm Liz Min.
and this is Val Vandervoort of Veritas Homes. Thanks for joining us. I think we got things back working again the way they were a couple of weeks ago. So we'll see how this
Good
goes.
work, Val.
Wow, it's not me. It's what the people at these companies are doing.
We're very dependent now.
Right.
Yeah. So Val and I were looking at inventory like we do every week, and the inventory numbers are really all over the place. It's kind of tough to find a pattern from it right now.
Yeah. Some are up, some are down. Looking back a year ago, it's pretty much exactly the same, especially San Carlos and Belmont are like within one of where they were last year. The county is about 95% of what it was last year, which was the same thing we were seeing last week.
Absorption is the really interesting thing, though. San Carlos had 7 listed, although one of those had been on the market before shelter in place went into effect, and then 6 went pending in San Carlos. So it's like almost 1-to-1. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
That things are really happening.
Yeah, and the county had 75 that listed in the last week and 67 go pending. It's unbelievable. Last week it was like 75 and 35. So the rate at which things have gone pending in this last week is huge.
The cities that we track on the mid-peninsula, 41 went listing and then 42 went pending.
Yeah.
Again, that 1-for-1.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable the rate at which things are going pending right now.
Yeah, you'd think we'd be just sitting deader than a doornail, but things are moving.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we've kind of moved through most of them that were on the market before shelter in place. So that means these are properties that had not been seen before shelter in place are being viewed since we went to shelter in place and going pending, unless some of those are ones that are pending subject to the buyer seeing, but I doubt.
Right. I know that's a pretty big contingency for somebody to lock in on and say, yeah, you can hold my property hostage for, however long, and then, have the seller just be locked in with no upside.
Yeah. And I think like pretty much probably all these must be, I know that one that was owner occupied went pending. And that actually that might have been last week. And that was subject to the property being seen once shelter in place is lifted. But I think the bulk of really are vacant homes. So
yeah, it's incredible.
It is. It really is. It's very surreal.
Yeah. It's an aptly named topic.
Right. Today. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we're a little brief today, but sure, it's good to be back in our rhythm a little bit, getting back.
Yeah. It's going to be so surreal when we reemerge from this. I think that's going to be almost as weird as going into it, what it's going to be like coming out.
Yeah, and just that gradual, loosening of things is going to be super interesting. And then what else is going to be super interesting is how things change going forward for, the next year or so. What of our usual traditions, some of my favorite things about being in real estate is, Tuesday tour and, just this, so much of the camaraderie and the social with the other agents and stuff. It's going to makes me a little sad.
Yeah. It's going to be a strange time moving forward too, for sure. So, but with that, be well and have a great weekend and keep your spirits up, everybody.
Yeah, it looks like a beautiful weekend too.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard keeping people inside, but we're gonna see lots outside.
Yeah.
All right. Take care and we'll see you next week. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.